fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee. Ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Ilia Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round one. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Bruce the Dragon Lee. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Ilia Topuria.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here's Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round one. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight.
Great job getting that kick home. Nice body kick.
Nice jab by Lee. Early connection with the left from the champ. All right, early action here. We expect a lot of takedown attempts. There's the first one, and his defense holds up so far.
His defense held up. He knew that he had to stay upright if he wanted a chance. So now you can look forward to him letting loose on his feet and really trying to find a way to end this fight.
Lee gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally.
Oh, nice inside leg kick. Yeah.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Oh, nice jab. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Oh, nice.
Lee's now switching his stance.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing. Setting up a submission.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight.
It looks like he's getting close to this arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and squeeze, and his opponent will have no choice but to tap.
Oh, he escaped.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Ground and pound. The hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. 10 seconds now in round one. Oh, he's got his back. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, sit down. Give me that mouthpiece. Breathe. Relax. You're doing great, man. You're controlling him everywhere on the ground. You were close to submitting him a couple times there.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here.
Came him into right down, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
How about the takedown defense? That was actually a pretty good entry by the BJJ fighter, and he's able to stop it nonetheless.
Yeah, well, the guy's balanced. You know, there is no specialty in his game. He can do everything. So if you're throwing takedowns at him, he can defend those. He can also score takedowns of his own. He has the ability to make the fight take place exactly where he needs it to be.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Missed with that right hand.
That was a massive high kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Well, excellent takedown defense so far in this fight, and there it is again. He knew if he was going to win this fight, he was going to have to stop the shot, and he's certainly done that so far.
He has done a great job of staying upright. He understands positioning. He understands finding defense and getting back in the space where he's having the most success.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Strong hook lands. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well-placed kick there by Topuria. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
Really good level change.
Topuria's back inside control here.
Oh, right into mount. Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight.
Oh, this is tight.
No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight looked done. He loves to fight on.
Final seconds of the round. Topuria's in half guard now. 2 rounds in the books.
Stop!
He's beating you on the ground. You can't allow that to happen. If the fight does go down there, I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous time. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Topuria. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Well, some high-level grappling here, the takedowns, the ground control. He seemingly has mastered all of the little nuances when it comes to keeping your opponent down.
And truly understanding where you want to be. Not many guys can control a full-grown man, his opponent, as this young man does.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. All right, north south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here. He's in half guard.
Oh, now he's attacking his arm triangle.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
He's out again.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Outstanding round. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up.
Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. This is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really...
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Short elbow.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he got out. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, great block there. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Because right now, he seems lost to it.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Topuria's in half guard. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or blast him out and just go for the finish.
All right, there it is, yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on his body.
Well, you can tell that he had a purpose to come out here, make an investment, and see how it would play out. It seems to be working right now. So many fighters waste energy trying to hang on the doubles. You got to go on one leg. Whenever those guys have their legs split so far apart, you're not going to collect the legs together to finish the takedown.
On the scorecards, I need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand-up battle, I want you to look for the takedown, okay?
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides here.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Recompose, use your footwork, and let's be focused.
Just out of range with that right hook. Topuria gets the takedown, could be big here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle. This is tight.
Getting tighter. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Topuria's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is... He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, he is is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh! Gets back to his feet. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Nice. Nicely done. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Mixed martial arts royalty, folks. Bruce Lee lighting up your living room tonight and giving this capacity crowd a whole lot to cheer about.